All right, hello. The desktop is on. It's just there's no sound right now. So I already started getting to Orlok's route. I just while everything was loading up, I was like, hey, we've done this prologue 16 times. Let's just start making choices that lead to Orlok while I'm loading everything to get the stream started. So I did. And this is the first new dialogue that we ran into. So that's where we're at. My stream's only going to be for about 2 hours right now, so hopefully we can get to like the end of at least one of his chapters. It's a goal. Get to 2 chapters, great. And then I might have a stream this afternoon. I was gonna stream earlier today, but I'm just having one of those days where I woke up and I went, no, I went back to bed. So here we are. I have a Tommy Kitten's guide pulled up so that I can continue to use it as I make choices. So we'll see how much new dialogue we actually run into. We might not have a lot. It might just be a couple here and there. I'm actually double checking where I am because I just minimized it because it was bigger before. But hello, welcome. Welcome back to Piofiore. We're on our way to our 4th route, which will then unlock Gilbert. And then after playing Gilbert's route, we'll unlock our special route, which means we've got 3 to go. 3 more to go. Isn't that man I met today? Or at least it seemed like it was him, judging by the silhouette. He's visiting the graveyard at this hour. What should I do? What am I gonna say to him? I pondered for a moment with my hands on the door. Lily, where are you? Just a moment, Elena. I'll be right there. She's gonna die. I have it on read mode. Did you see that? That was me skipping things. It is dark outside. Oh, that was it? That was the only new. Oh, how could you? I assumed they were gonna talk, which is like, oh, okay, I'll stop skipping ahead. Oh, rude. Aw, I don't watch it. Don't make me.
言ってみろ。
He. Ugh, I miss him already. I guess I could add that as. You're right, he is a nice person. Praying earnestly. He's like, whoa, you've noticed me? This one I still don't like. I don't like just keep smiling as an option, even now. Like, is he part of this route? Is this Orlok's brother? Like, what's happening? Something you need, my guy. And done. Alright, so they should all be new at this point until we get to his actual route. And then I will close the guide, because we always figure it out ourselves from here on. I just gotta get to it. I put away the supplies. All that was left was to head back, but suddenly a young boy appeared.
姉ちゃん、ちょっといいか?
Can I bother you, sis? Oh, sis, what is it?
今日配ってたお菓子、美味しかった。姉ちゃんたちが作ったんだっけ?
Actually, what are you... Oh, no, not wrong one. That one. I've been hitting skip too much. I don't know, his jacket kind of gives off Orlok-y vibes. His hair is similar. His eyes aren't 2 different colors. The sweets were really good. Did you make them? Oh yes, I'm glad you enjoyed them.
それで、姉ちゃんたち、また来てくれんの?
Are you gonna come back here again? Of course! I'll bake something different the next time we come.
本当?
Really? Yeah, just you wait. Upon seeing his bright smile, a thought came to mind and I began to speak carefully. You know, the church is open to any children who don't have a place to live. We have food on the table every day, so if you don't mind, would you like to come with me?
せっかくだけど、いいや。俺の居場所はここだからさ。
I'm good. This is my place, you know? I see. An invitation to come shouldn't be forced. I should honor any decision he makes. I decided to let him be despite my worries. I looked around for a bit. It seemed as though everyone had left. I better head back. It gets chilly outside, so take care and stay warm now, okay?
安定明け姉ちゃん
Gotcha. On the thesis, I think that's bye. I can't remember. They should probably do that like thing that pops up where it tells you what it means again. Next time? Someday? Whenever? Just a bit more before I'm home. As I hurried back with the supplies, a shadow appeared in front of me.
俺は
You're...
オルロックと言います。峡谷の使徒です。
My name is Orlok. I'm a disciple of the church. Orlok. A disciple?
今までは身分を隠していました。けど、授かった使命を果たすため、あなたを待
Not
って
my
た。
favorite. I have kept my identity hidden all this time, but in order to fulfill my mission, I thought it best to disclose myself to you.
あなたは神が選んだ女性だから、俺と一緒に来てもらいます。
As you have been chosen by God, I would like you to follow me. That's so safe. I trust. I was thoroughly confused by his sudden approach and choice of words. I believe you're mistaking me for someone else.
いいえ、俺が迎えに来たのはあなたです。
Can I? Is it too late? I've officially liked when they say her name, but I don't know if there's a way to change that in here. I totally forgot. I literally... should I literally? Do I literally want to do that? Like, I might just start using their default names instead of changing it to Leah. Leah's just a habit of mine. Let's go back. I don't wanna, but I'll do it. Yeah. Yes. The good news at this point is I've seen all of the chat, so it shouldn't be too long. Right? Right? Does it say her name? Went far too far back. No, it says Leah. Hang on. Hang on. Why does it still say Leah, bro? Bruh. Ah, set name. I wish I would just redo it for the whole thing. Like, do it for the whole thing, please. I don't think go back. That's weird, because I reset it to Lily for Yang's route, so my brain kind of thought it would just automatically do it again, but I guess I gotta set the name every time I start again. That's a little weird. Good morning, I'm pretty sure. I have to remember what the choices are. Oh no, can I do this? Will I remember? I actually wasn't even watching as I played earlier, so. Everyone is blessed. I'm curious if one wrong choice is all it takes, but we'll do our best. I think they had a reason. That beautiful man. That's apparently not the greatest. We'll find out. I really thought he was going to be a secret route, Roberto, but you know, I guess he does kidnap her, so it counts. It counts in a way. Thanks, I guess. If I can skip it, I will. And that's when I thought I had a new scene, but I didn't. Give thanks for the day.
Damare.
He's so pretty. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful man. Still not over it. You're right, he's nice. He's nice. That's nice. Look, Orlok hugged me. You pray so earnestly. Just keep smiling, my girl. Just let them think you're happy, and then you can force everyone to be happy, and then we're all just keys in this machine. And then help the little boy.
There
we go. Yeah, he won't say that otherwise. No, Liliana Adonato, I have come for you, no doubt. I'll explain later, but first. Lily, are you there? Sister Sophia, you came back for me. You noticed? Yes, we've been out here long. You've been out here long enough, so I wanted to see. Huh? Ah! Orlok suddenly lifted me up and carried me over his shoulder. What are you doing? Let go of her. Stand aside, I have no use for you. I won't let go. Insistent. Sister Sophia! Sister Sophia fell to the ground and lay there without another movement. Sister Sophia! Did we finish Yang? Yeah, I finished all of Yang. It took me a 9-hour stream last night, but we finished all of Yang yesterday. I got all of the CGs. We've got the good, the bad, and the okay, which, by the way, it was just the good and the bad and the bad. So, they lied. They lied. We need to hurry. We don't have all day. My goal is to try to get to the end of chapter 1. So happy to see you. I'm working and it's nice to have you on the background as I work. Nice. Good. Work hard. I wish I could play videos and watch videos while I'm working, and sadly, I'm moving around a lot. Although one of my coworkers does. He's my inspiration for life. I want to be more like him. Orlok put his hood back over his face, then ran quickly into the alley. What I need is, like, the good. Yeah. Does it make sense? It doesn't. I was trying my best. I was like, how can I make this into a pun? Since this won't be on YouTube, the title is To Stay or To Lock. Like, yay! I'm like, this is what I got. I'm curious. I'm curious how he's gonna turn out. Because he's not many people's favorite. He's mine. I fell asleep yesterday. Girl, it is okay. It's later for you than me. It was 3 a.m. Yeah, it was 1 a.m. I think when I finished. Just about. Oh my gosh. I was so sleepy. I probably why I was dead this morning. I was like, I'm gonna get up early and stream early. And then I was like, it's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna eat food. And then I watched YouTube videos because I do that. How do you feel about Yang and his route? So he's not a yandere. So that's kind of my line. I don't like yanderes. He's not a yandere. At his core, he is not a yandere. He's whatever you'd call a no-love dere. Because you're basically waking him up to emotions. He doesn't know what those are. So it's not like he's like obsessed with her in a creepy way or anything like that. He's a creep at times and a human trafficker at times, but like he's not giving me the ick the entire time, so I liked him just fine. Like, despite, I guess, that IRL, I would not date a human trafficker. Let me make that very clear. I would not, but this is a video game. My name's not Liliana. Okay. So, yeah, no, I like this route. I like this route. I think it was good. I like his tattoos. I like his voice. I like his drawing. He's drawn really well. Listen, I like him crazy. The thing is, a lot of times in Otome games, they make crazy yanderes, and that's not the kind of crazy I like. I just like them to be crazy. I don't, but to everyone but me, which is fine, which is what Yang was. He was crazy to pretty much everyone but her. He didn't really care about her for a while, but that's fine. He was a very I can fix him case, and that's okay. That's a good trope in and of itself for video games, not in real life. Don't try to fix people in real life. His grip was on me, was surprisingly tight. That's right, because Orlok's a strong boy. Oh god, is he gonna turn into Lucas? What's happening? Who is he? I couldn't utter a sound as he held me tightly with his arms. Arms, yes. Orlok out here kidnapping girls. Can she, like, in one route not get kidnapped? I thought he might not kidnap her. I thought she'd just stay at the church, to be honest. Loyalität. The young man ran through the alley with me over his shoulder. I couldn't believe how fast he was, even carrying someone my size. Please, put me down! Where are you taking me? Orlok's just ... He continued without a word as we moved deeper into the alley. But yeah, no, I liked Yang, so I was worried. I thought he was gonna be a real creep. I mean, there were some really bad endings, but... I don't remember much of Orlok's route, so this will be all newish to me. So because you didn't like it? Because it's a forgettable route? Is he the Kent of Piofiore? Highly forgettable. Why aren't you answering? Let me go! And start kicking, girl. In that case, I don't mind if he drops me. I have to get myself loose somehow. He placed his hand over my mouth just as I began to wiggle out of his hold. Okay, first off, I need a CG. Okay, you said you're over his shoulder. How is he putting his hand over your mouth? What is he doing?
静かにしていてください。
Please be quiet for a moment. I did my best to break free and even tried to bite his hand. But despite his slight frame, his hold on me was strong and unfailing. All I could do was scrape his finger with my teeth. All as I continued to struggle, he ran deeper and deeper into the silence of the alley. Alleys aren't that long. He slowed to a stop at a shadowed junction. He quickly lowered me with ease and set me gently down on my feet. I could tell he was being very careful. It seemed strange, especially since he had just abducted me by force. I'm probably thinking too much. I might be in trouble if I tried to run. He quietly took my hand. He was holding on to me so gently. What should I do? I don't know. I mean, he kidnapped you so easily. Oh, he's got like run. Let's not run. That'd be bad. His physical strength was beyond human. I know I couldn't make my escape from him. Please, please let me go. I want to go back to the church, my guy.
返すことはできない。理由があって迎えに行ったから。
These are expressions he has never made in any other route, by the way. And then he like got annoyed at the sister. Like, oh my gosh, what a guy. I can't let you go. I came to get you for a reason.
で
But
もきちんと説明しなかったのは俺が悪いです。
like that's a new expression from him. But I should have explained to you what's happening. Sorry. He scanned the area quickly to ensure no one was around.
ここでなら話せます。あなたが向き合ってくれるなら。
I can talk a little now if that is if you're willing to listen.
俺は手荒な真似はしたくないけど、早急にあなたと接触する必要があった。
I didn't want to detain you like this, but I need to make contact with you immediately. What happens if you take the hood off? I just want to know what the top of your head looks like.
あなたには敵がいます。だから人目につくのは避けたい。
There are enemies afoot,
叫
so
ば
I
ないでほしいです。
thought you were done talking. I apologize. I wish to avoid any trouble if you could keep quiet,
それ
please.
に暴れられると落としそうでちょっと困る。おとなしくしてくれるとありがたいかも。
And your struggling earlier was dangerous. It would help if you stayed calm. Like, could you like not kick and scream when I kidnap you?
もちろん落としませんけど。
Not that I would drop you, though. Is that a confession? I looked straight into his eyes in an effort to see what his intentions were. Maybe he felt guilty about what he did, but he slowly looked away from me.
強行手段を取ったことはごめんなさい。けどこれはあなたを守るためです。
I apologize for taking you without your consent, but this is for your protection. I'm doing this for you, my guy.
俺はあなたの味方です。
I'm on your side. I have
あ
no
なたの害に
intention
なることはしません。
of harming you.
どうか
Even if the
信じて
church
ください。
changes their mind, you wouldn't hurt me. I just want to know. I just want to know what you're like. Where's that line? Because I watched you kill somebody with really no direction in a different life. In a different life. It was a different life. I guess that doesn't count. It doesn't count, but I mean, I remember. Please trust me. He doesn't look like he's lying. You gotta have faith, am I right? Oh god, is he one of those? Is that how this is? I mean, he wouldn't hurt me if I had tried to run earlier. I don't think. But it might have hurt his feelings. Oh no, you tried to run away from him and now he's sad. Oh gosh, I don't trust you. I understand. No, I said I felt it. That's fine. Let's go. Let's see. Blood? Blood? Seems fine. I understand.
信じてくれますか？
You actually trust me? I mean, you're a man of faith. How could I not? I didn't trust him completely, but I believe in his words. You seem to be pure at heart and not one to tell lies. I simply feel I can trust that you're not my enemy.
ありがとう、リリアーナ・アドルナート。
Using your full name. Thank you, Liliana Aldonado. His eyes seemed to soften compared to the expressionless doll-like face he had before. It feels strange to hear him thank me, considering the situation. So why did you take me from the church? If you really mean no harm, I'd like to hear your explanation.
もちろんです、聖なる人。
As you wish, Holy One. Holy! His words caught me by surprise. I repeatedly blinked in
目
confusion.
的の場所まであと少し。
You're almost there. I can explain
詳
once
しい
we
説
arrive.
明はそこで。
Please do. Oh, I have to go to... Oh, I didn't bring my boys in here. I have to go to not Burger King. I need to go to McDonald's because they have the encore versions of the BTS toys. And so I'm gonna get another one. Actually, is it the right shelf? Yeah, that's the right shelf, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's Jungkooky right there. I need to get the other Jungkook because that's my favorite Jungkook, and the other V because it's my favorite V. Technically, it's my favorite Suga. So, oh gosh, but who did I get? I think it was Demon. We got Demon, Taehyun, and Jungkook, and now I didn't get Suga in the last wave, I think, which is fine because he wasn't my favorite version of Suga. But I want blue-haired Suga. I need him. And I got very lucky because we went to a McDonald's that let us look at different boxes. So, he was very nice. Oh gosh. We're almost there. I can explain once we arrive. He began to walk, still holding onto my hand. At the very least, having my 2 feet on the ground made me more at ease than being carried. Orlok paced himself that he wouldn't pull on my arm. I know it sounds strange, but I feel like he has no intention of harming me. I'm not sure why. Honestly, I still felt that I should try and make my escape from him, but his words and presence were oddly comforting and reassuring. Orlok continued to trek down the alley with me in tow. Of all the places to take me. Velino? It seemed we were in Velino, a district ruled by the Lao Shu. Walking here at night was far more dangerous than in the daytime. Orlok isn't from the east, is he? The Velino district was inhabited by many foreigners, especially those from the Republic of China. Of course, there were Italians living here as well, but things changed once the Lao Shu arrived. He doesn't seem like someone who would be living in Velino. Who is he? Maybe I should have tried to escape, even given the risk. Regret began to cloud my mind. As I continued walking in anxiety, Orlok pointed at a particular structure.
あそこに入ります。もう少しだけ歩いてください。
We'll go there, just a little further, please. The structure that Orlok pointed to was surrounded by mafia guards. Orlok, are you sure about this? That place doesn't seem so safe. And aren't those the Lao Shu? Orlok, sensing my anxiety, looked at me with caring eyes and held my hand a little more
大丈夫
tightly.
です。
Daijoubu desu. It's alright.
でも、あまりしつけられてない人たちが多い。くれぐれも、俺から離れないで。
Not many there could be considered gentlemen. Please stay near me. That isn't making me feel any better at all. My legs seemed to resist, but I somehow forced them to move. Girl. I saw a number of people inside. I could tell they were looking at me with curious interest, as if appraising me. I feel very uncomfortable.
誰かと思えば峡谷の坊やじゃねえか。どこで捕まえたんだその
Yeah.
女。
If it isn't Church Boy, where'd you find
なか
her?
なか趣味がいいじゃねえか。後で俺にも味見させてくれよ。
You've got good taste. Let me know when you're done with her.
ふざけるな。
Silence. Orlok suddenly replied coldly to the
彼
leering
女に指
mid.
一本でも触れてみろ。
You're
Gross.
dead? The moment you lay a finger on her. Oh, he does care. His voice was bold yet chilling, like nothing I had ever heard before. He was serious about killing them. Even I could feel the tension in the air.
そんなマジになるなって。
Ah, no need to be so serious.
まあほら許してくれよ。
Take it easy, Yulia.
いい女を見たらお近づきになりたくなるのが男の本能ってもんだろな。
Oh, one like that deserves some attention. That's just a man's instinct, right? Oh, that's a weird sentence.
この人は、お前たちのような人間が近づいていい相手じゃない。
She's not the quality of woman you lowlives can speak to.
俺だって、本当は触れるのもはばかられるくらい、聖なる存在なのに。
She is sacred to the point that I shouldn't be touching her like this.
聖なる。ねえ。
Sacred?
ヤンから何も聞いてないのか。
You didn't hear anything from Yang.
ああ、あれだろロズベルグがなんたらかんたら。
You mean about the Roseburg guy? The name sounded strangely familiar. They did say Roseburg, didn't they? His name was well known among the devout within the church. Bishop Joseph von Roseburg, one of the higher ranks in the church. But hearing his name from the Lao Shu struck
し
me
か
as
し
odd.
見れば見るほど俺好みだな。神様が羨ましいぜ。
She really is a beauty. God's got good taste, that's for sure. Orlok turned a deaf ear to them and began walking down the hallway. He muttered words which were barely audible even to me.
ロズベルグ教の信託を知ってるのに、どうしてこんな態度を取れる？
How can they behave that way knowing Bishop Roseburg's prophecy? A vision from God of any divine being. What? I know what that
理
means.
解できない。
Unfathomable. Bishop Roseburg's prophecy? Whoa, I followed Orlok wondering what he meant by those words. If I get lucky, I can ask him.
使徒殿のお帰りか。守備よく運んだようだな。
So our dear disciple is back. It appears you were successful. The man sitting at the table looked at Orlok, then at me. Disciple. Is he referring to Orlok? I tilted my head in confusion. The man oogled me, studying my appearance with great interest. I held my breath with discomfort. His unusual presence was somewhat frightening.
ヤン、
Wrong. Orlok spoke to the man. Yang? It can't be. There was one person in Velino known by everyone in Berlin. The Lao Shu's leader, Yang. Was this man really the infamous
構成
person?
員の質が悪い。彼女に対して敬意がない。速やかに対処すべきだ。
Your men
Tomo.
lack manners. They didn't show her due respect to take care of them.
敬意ああ、そうだな。 その女は芸家が受けたご神託で名指しされた存在だ。
I do enjoy that in Yang's route, the prophecy stuff is just completely overlooked. It's not even really touched on. Respect, oh that's right, she's the one from the prophecy by his excellency.
くれぐれも丁重に取り扱うよう改めて周知しておくか。
Perhaps I should remind my men to treat her with better care then.
頼む。いかに彼らが神を信じない悪魔のような人間であっても
Do that. It doesn't matter if your men are heathens or devils.
事のあらましを知れば彼女に敬服せずにはいられないはずだ。
They should show the proper respect to her that she deserves. And he's like, finger snap.
そうだな。実にその通りだ。
Yes, you're right. Indeed, that is the case. They continued talking to each other. I decided to speak up and try to learn what was happening here. If you don't mind. He frowned at the sound of my voice, but quickly replaced it with a playful smile.
神託の聖女が望むままに。
As you wish, dear saint. I spoke about what had been bothering me at this time. Could you please explain to me what's happening? Why I was brought here
さ
and...
て、その答えは神のみぞ知るのではないか。
I'm afraid only God knows the answer to that. Yang replied playfully without any hint of reverence in his voice. Suddenly Orlok spoke out to Yang in a stern tone.
それは確かに間違いじゃない。けど、まだ彼女が話してる。
What you said is indeed correct, but she was in the middle of speaking.
最後まで聞いて。
Did he really cut her off? Wait, did he? And listen until the very end. Oh, Yang shrugged and Orlok looked at me to urge me to finish my thought. I suppressed my fear of talking to the mafia and continued my question. And do you mean by saying, you mentioned His Excellency as well. I heard Bishop Roseberg's name earlier and got cut off again. Who cut her off?
What the?
What the?
うわ急に撃ってきやがった
We're being attacked!
おい、どこのやつらだ
Who the hell are they?
ありゃファルツォーネかヤンに知らせろ
The Falzone, let Yang know now. Whoa, run.
じゃあみんな作戦通りに何かあったら都度指示を出す。落ち着いていこ
Everyone,
う。
let's move. I'll give orders as we go. Just keep calm.
任せてくれアンダーボス
Leave it to us,
地
Underboss.
の
It
利は
does
向
this
こうに
have
ある。建物内に踏み込むのは危険だ。
the
あぶり
same
出す。
amount of chapters? I'm just scrolling to see the chapters. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's got like 8 chapters. Okay. If I'm fortunate and I can get to chapter 3, that means I'll finish 2 chapters. Math, science. The thing is, like the last chapters, because it spirals so far from one another, which is great. I like it when they do that. It really is like more than 8 chapters though. So like every ending has like a different version then. So it's like, really it's more like 12 chapters. Because each one has like 2 different chapters altogether. They have the tactical advantage. We need to draw them out of there. Understood.
返してもらうぞ。ヤン。
She's ours, Yang. You mean Mao? Mao? I heard Bishop Roseberg's name earlier. What's going on? Wait, gunfire. Whoa.
随分と早いお出ましだな。読まれていたか。
That was quick. Planned from the start, I assume. Contrary to Orlok's furrowed brow, Yang spoke with a grin while still sitting calmly.
ヤンファルツォーネが攻めてきたよ
Yang! Falzone's attacking.
数も結構多いみたいね。長くは食い止められなそうだよ。
There's a lot of them too. I don't think we can hold them off for long. They're so young and small. What are they doing here?
やはりファルツォーネの襲撃か。このまま手をこまねいていては、
So
俺た
it's
ち
the
もただでは済ま
Falzone,
ない
after
な。
all. If we don't attack now, things may get worse. They're attacking! My voice involuntarily escaped at Yang's nonchalance. Yang didn't show the slightest worry, even in the face of immediate danger. Why is he smiling like that? His smile brought shivers down my
万
spine.
一 ラオ州という組織が崩壊すれば、ロズベルグ卿はどう思うだろう。やはり悲しむかな。
I wonder what our dear Bishop Roseberg would think if the Lao Shu perished. Might he be sad of our departure?
どうするオルロック。
What do you think,
それ
Orlok?
は芸家の望むところじゃない。だから俺は
His Excellency would not want that to happen. In that case, I will help. Orlok's expression didn't change, but for some reason, his brief glance at me seemed
あな
worried.
たはこの建物から出ないで。
You stay here, don't leave the room. What are you going to do, Orlok? What do you mean by help? Orlok didn't answer my questions. Instead, his expression softened a bit. All of a sudden, he quickly made his way out of the room.
フェイ、ラン、客を警護してやれ。くれぐれも丁重にな。
Faye, Len, keep an eye on... Protect our guest here. Treat her graciously.
丁重
Graciously?
経験に振る舞いという意味だ。
It means to respect her.
ねえフェイ、どうしよう。ヤンが難しいこと言うよ。
What does Yang mean? What does he mean by respect? Lane.
僕は大体分かったからいいよ。ランもとりあえず分かったふりして。
Just follow me like usual. Say you understand. Faye.
うん。はーいヤン、わかったよ。
Okay, I understand.
けどヤン、僕たちは行かなくていい？手は足りてるの？
You sure you don't need us to fight? You have enough men out there?
うんうん。この子を見てるだけなんて、私たちには簡単すぎだよ。
Just guarding her would be too easy for us, you know?
我慢しろ。今はあいつの使いどころだ。
Let him handle things
分かっ
outside.
たよ。ヤンがそう言うなら、僕たちは言いつけを守るだけ。
Okay, if you say so, Yang. Guess we'll stay put
あ、
for now.
ねえヤン、確かこの子のために部屋を用意してあったよね。
Yang, we had a room ready for her, right?
そこに連れてけばいい？
Should we take her there?
任せる。
Whatever. Yang looked away from me and quickly made his way out of the room. The young girl Lan spun around and looked up at me.
私、ラン、こっちはフェイね。
I'm Lan. He's Faye. Oh, nice
じゃ
to...
あ、おとなしくしててね。変なことしたら殺しちゃうよ。
Now you be quiet, okay, or else I'll kill you. Without having a chance to introduce myself, my breath stopped at the word kill. I couldn't believe such a young girl would say such terrible words so lightly. It finally dawned on me what was... Oh gosh. It was then it finally dawned on me that I really was with the Lao Shu. More gunfire. Another obvious thought dawned on me. I was in the middle of a warfare between the two families. What's going on outside? I hope Orlok is okay. What would happen to me if the Falzone took over this place? Would they think I was with the Lao Shu? I didn't want to think of what would happen. I tried to ignore my growing anxieties. All I can do now is pray for Orlok to be safe. I don't know who he really is, but I don't want him to die. Oh, it's just you being courteous. You're just a nice young girl.
もったいない。惜しみなくというか無駄に銃弾をばらまいてる。
What a waste. Look at how many bullets they're shooting into the air.
悪くない作戦だ。普通の人間なら
It must be
距離を
very
詰めようが
effective
ない。
against normal
けど
opponents.
このくらいなら
Then again, that's not me.
なんだ
What the? I jumped to the enemy line amidst a flurry of bullets. I used my fusette though to knock the enemy's gun out of his hand. A type of weapon made in Italy, Veneto region. It is shaped in the form of a cross and has a very sharp tip. It was used in the medieval times to end someone's life as a show of mercy. Oh, so that when they pull out of their pocket, they like usually make that gesture, put across their neck. I remember.
殺す必要はない。ただ追い払うだけでいい。
I don't need to kill him, I just need to make him flee. I felt a presence behind me. I saw Ying from the corner of my eye, then someone appeared from the Falzone's line.
来たか、ヤン。 リリアーナ・アドルナートを返してもらうぞ。
So you came young. I'm here to retrieve Liliana na Aldonado.
ダンテファルツォーネ
Donte Falsone. But instead of responding to Dante, Yang looked at me.
だそうだ。どうする？
So he says, now what? I didn't have a choice. I positioned my weapon to my
渡
chest.
す気はない。ということか。
You won't return her to us, will you?
そういうことだ。さて、お手並み拝見といこうか。
Precisely. Now then, let's the fun begin. Yang gave a joyful smile as he took down the Falzone soldiers coming at him one by
狩
one.
猟なのに前線で戦うのか変な男
A leader entering the fray, very strange. Yang's moves flowed like
あの
water.
男がお手並み拝見って言ったのはファルツォーネのことじゃない俺のことだ
His words weren't addressed to the Falsone, they were addressed to me. Yang was simply taking on those who were coming at him, as casual as if he were shooing away
基
flies.
本は俺に任せるつもりか俺の力を測ろうとしてる
He wants me to handle everything. He wants to see how strong I am. As I wiggle. The Falzone family soldiers were shooting bullets at me from both sides. I didn't feel any fear. The bullets were small. A simple step to the side allowed me to avoid the enemy's bullets with ease. I know I'm fast. I know the Falzone's gunfire won't scathe me. A bullet hit an unfortunate soul on the other side.
発砲前に車線をよく確認して当てられないなら牽制でいい。
Be careful of your trajectory. If you can't hit him, just shoot from cover.
ニコラがいる少し気をつけた方がいいか
Nicola. I better be careful of him. I often worked as an informant for the Falzone and the Visconti, among
あの
others.
人は切れ者だ
He's one to be wary of. He didn't even seem fazed at the fact that I was here either.
危険だ早く引いてくれればいいけど
It's dangerous here. I hope they retreat soon. While thinking of such things, I stepped closer to one of their soldiers. I stabbed him with my fusetto in a way that wouldn't critically injure him. He cried in agony. I quickly moved again after seeing him fall to the ground. I continued to stab the soldiers in their hands and limbs to immobilize them. He's just like jab, jab, jab. He's avoiding all of the bullets. Are we watching? I was looking outside from the room where Lane and Faye took me. An unbelievable scene was playing out below. I can tell Orlok is moving incredibly fast, but how can he avoid all that gunfire? What is happening? Oh, I see. I was trying to grab my phone, but the cable was caught underneath something. Also, I used to have a chain on here, right? And it broke, so now I just have a cable, and it looks like, I don't know, very industrial. And a little painful, because it stabs me sometimes. But only sometimes. Oh, yay, it says my new router should be coming. How can avoid gunfire? Is that even humanly possible? I saw it happening right in front of my eyes, but I still couldn't believe it. I'm sure it's just coincidence. How can someone avoid all of those bullets? No, I raised my voice as I saw Orlok being closed in on from both sides. But he easily maneuvered out of the predicament and took down his adversaries.
心配性ね。あの感じならまだまだ平気そうに見えるけど。
You worry too much. That's not hard to avoid.
仕方ないよ。素人にはその辺がわからないんだよ。
It can't be helped. It's not like she can tell the difference. They were observing the battle as well and seemed as though they were enjoying
ね
it.
えフェイ、あいつなかなか頑張ってるね。言うだけのことはあるって感じ？
He seems to be doing pretty good. Would you say he's strong?
技術は大したものだと思うよ。僕たちの参考にはならないけど。
It looks like he has skill, not that we can learn anything from it. The whole scene was horrifying to me. We seem to be watching the completely different things. Can I ask you something? Huh? Who is he? Who is Orlok?
表向きは町の情報やしてて、どこのファミリーにも出入りしてるね。
He's an informant who works with all kinds
峡
of
谷から
people.
来た使徒って聞いてるよ。いろんなことができるんだって。
I heard he's a disciple from the church, that's why he can do anything.
ああいうことをするために鍛えられたらしいよ。よく知らないけど。
I guess he was trying to do stuff like what he's doing now.
ねえねえ、ところでさ、神様が大好きなのに武器を振り回していいの？怒られない？
Say, if he likes God, how can he come he's fighting? Won't he get in trouble using
私
weapons?
たち宗教は全然知らないけど、矛盾してる気がしちゃうよね。
We don't know anything about religion, but that seems pretty wrong to me.
ほんと、おかしいね。
So funny. They started giggling. With conflicted emotions inside me, I kept my eyes on the battle outside the window.
そろそろ引く。
They
は
should
ず
retreat
正面
soon.
から俺とやり合うのは不利だって。向こうもいい加減気づいてる。
I'm sure they're well aware that they're at a disadvantage facing me, or at least that's what I thought. He appeared in front of me.
ニコラが何を考えてるのか俺にはわからない。
I have no idea what Nicola is thinking, but I could tell he was ready to kill me. He was ready to kill me. He was ready to kill. He was ready to kill me. Okay, I see. Nicola was Falzone's underboss. I had hidden my true identity while working as an informant for him. He sees me with their enemy, the
ニコラが
Laoshu.
俺を殺す理由は十分。
That's all he needs to know to want me
だ
dead.
けど
But his
鋭
gunfire.
い。俺が避ける方向まできちんと読んでる。
He's reading where I'm going to move next, but I knew Niccolo Francesca was well enough to read his moves too.
避けるのは簡単。
Dodging his gunfire will be simple.
し
Nicola quickly pointed his gun at me and
最
fired
初から警
repeatedly.
戒しておいてよかった。
I should have taken
や
care
っ
of him
ぱりニコラ
earlier.
は早めになんとかしないと。
Nicola is too dangerous to leave alone. I dodged his bullets and closed in on him.
怪我をしてもらう。しばらく屋敷でおとなしくしてもらえる程度の。
I'll just have him injured enough so that he'll stay back at the manor. All I wanted to do was aim for his arm, but he used the butt of his gun to deflect my fusetto. I could only skim his hands.
仕切り直す。
I better draw back. The moment I decided to draw back, Nicola extended his legs to kick at me. I jumped as far back as I could create distance, so I could create distance and avoid his unexpected kick.
少し
Was close.
ニコラ、引け。
Nicola retrieved.
痛めたのは手だけだ。問題ない。
I only hurt my hand, I'm
そ
fine.
の手で銃を握る気か？当たるものも当たらない。それに、あの男は異様だ。
That's the hand you used to shoot your gun. Not only that, he's not normal.
初めてだな。銃で殺せそうにない相手は。
This is fine. The first, encountering someone who can't be shot.
ファルチェに戻り、体勢を立て直す。これ以上の交戦は無意味だ。撤退を指示しろ。
We'll regroup back at False. Give orders for everyone to retreat now.
了解。
Understood. Soon after, the Falzone quickly made their escape from Velino. Yang mumbled quietly while stepping on the remains of those who fell in battle.
なるほど。こん
I see.
なものか。
Not bad, I suppose. Did he enjoy the fight, or did it bore him? It was hard to tell.
戻りました。
It's the top of his head. He's got the top of a head. Oh my gosh. I'm back. Orlok announced his return in his usual tone of voice, the smell of smoke and blood. I could immediately smell it in the moment he stepped into the room.
僕たちの仕事はおしまいだね。ファルツォーネも帰ったし。
Well, not much for us to do now, especially with the Falsone
じゃ
gone.
あオルロック、あとはよろしくね。私たちはヤンを迎えに行くよ。
You take care of the rest, okay? We're gonna go see Yang. They spoke merrily and quickly ran out of the room. Orlok came to me without even a glance at them leaving. Surely he couldn't see how tense I was with fear.
話の途中でごめんなさい。リリアーナ・アドルナート。
I'm sorry to have left you like this, Liliana Aldonado. I hesitantly asked him, Are you alright?
問題ないです。ファルツォーネの幹部は逃がしたけど。
I'm fine, but the Falsone leaders escaped. Orlok responded to my query without a change in expression. I replied back. Thank goodness. Thank goodness you didn't kill anyone. Human life can never return once lost. Bless you for not killing them. Orlok's expression softened, seeing me. Is that bad? Is he fine? Everything's okay. Orlok's expression softened, seeing me sigh with
俺
relief.
も同じことを思ってました。
I was also thinking the same. Hmm.
神のために俺は戦う。けど、必要ないなら殺さない。
I fight in the name of God, so I don't wish to kill
だっ
unnecessarily.
て、神はそう望んでるから。
It would not be God's will. Wait, what Orlok just said didn't seem to make much sense to me.
俺は手荒な真似はしたあなたには。
You said there were enemies around, right? Were you referring to Senor Falsone?
あんな男をシニョーレなんて呼ぶこ
You
と。
don't need to refer to him as
ありません。
Senor.
ファルツォーネは神への信仰を忘れて腐敗した組織だ
The
から。
Falsone family has betrayed God and have become a corrupt organization, but I heard the Falsone's boss was a pious man. Hearing my words, Orlok's expression became stiff. It seemed he was surprisingly stubborn. And well, is Dante really as you say he is? It felt strange saying the boss's name like this.
はい。あなたは彼らに狙われています。
Yes, he is after you. Orlok answered briskly and knelt in respect to me. My beautiful boy, what? What are you?
リリアーナ・アドルナート。俺はあなたのことを守るためこの地に使わされました。
Liliana Aldonado, I've been sent to protect you.
今この時よりこの魂尽きるまであなたに忠誠を誓います。
I will from now until forever offer my soul to you. Wait a minute. Offer my soul? What's happening? I took a few deep breaths to try and stay calm. Could you please explain to me what is going on?
隠すことは何もないです。全部あなたに話します。
As you wish. I have nothing to hide from the one I am charged to serve. I'm back. Great. You've missed Orlok. Not kill a bunch of people. And now offer his soul to her.
あなたもヨゼフ・フォン・ロズベルグ教をご存知ですよね。
I assume you know who Bishop Joseph von Rosberg is. His name has been brought up many times today. I nodded. Why, yes, I heard he's a devout leader within the church. Everyone who lived at the church has heard his name before. Not only was he an active contributor within the church, he also traveled to various towns for consultations, visitations to those who are sick or in need. Consolations? I heard he was expected to be in line to be the head of the church.
はい。おっしゃる通り
You
で
are
す。
absolutely correct. He quickly affirmed my words and nodded with pride. With pride, you say? Hang on, I'm scooching forward to be at the end of my seat instead of the back of my seat.
ゲイカはとても清らかな魂を持ってます。大衆の噂以上に素晴らしい方です。
His Excellency has a pure soul. He is truly a man of
ゲイ
greatness.
カはマフィアという犯罪組織に支配されたブルローネの現状を以前から憂いてました。
He is very worried by how Berlone is ruled by the mafia. Well, I mean, they never stopped it. Like now? We care now.
ゲイカは使徒である俺にこの地の争いを陰ながら見守る使命を
As
与
I
え
just
てくだ
climb
さっ
into
た。
my chair. as a girl would do. I'm gonna sit like a mermaid. It's maybe gonna help my back. My back kind of hurts. I think it might have been because I streamed so long yesterday. Look at me. Just a girl playing video games. Curling up like a cat. Oh gosh. As his disciple, he has tasked me with watching over the conflict in this land. Do you mind if I ask you something, my guy? I do mind? You do mind. You said disciple, didn't you? Is fighting one of the duties you have been tasked with?
いろいろです。
Among them? Among them?
とにかくこの使命を授かってから俺はずっとブルローネで暮らしてこの街を見定めていました。
Over the town of Berlone ever since I was tasked with my mission.
そんな折芸家から連絡を受けて
One day his excellency called me
芸家
back.
は俺を呼び戻すと信託を受けたことを教えてくれました。
Upon my return, he shared with me the prophecy that came upon
あのお
him.
方は神の声を聞いたんです。
Also, here's my favorite snack. This is very impressive actually, because I've had this for a while. In fact, are they even still good? No. Technically, these are considered expired. Yes. But I bought this giant bag forever ago, and I haven't finished it all, which is impressive because that means I'm not eating them by the handful every day. So this is my favorite one. It's basically nerds on a rope, but like cut into pieces and easier to eat. And for some reason, it's my favorite, which I guess makes sense. I never really was big on chocolate outside of Reese's. Like Reese's is my favorite chocolate. So I guess it would make sense that my favorite candy would turn into something sweet. But dang, yeah. They have like little Halloween ones right now. I just need to finish eating this. It's not as full as it feels, as this looks. If I go like this, it looks really full, but it's... Hang on, I can do this. I can do this. Watch this. Watch this. I put some air in this bag. Out of this bag, not in the bag. Just smelt. The air smelled so good for a second. It's about that. Look how full it still is. Like, dang. That's like 17 servings in there. I was really sad. I bought a bag of these a while ago and it had air had gotten inside, and so they were all dried out, and I was so sad. But this I've had, and it just sits here and I forget to eat it. That's actually why it's still here. I keep forgetting to eat it. It's hiding under my desk. He heard God's voice. Prophecies. God's voice. All right. I had lived in the church since I was born. I believe in God and the church's teachings, but his words didn't sound real to me at
ここ
all.
は特別な街です。
Girl, run. This is a
マ
special
フィアが
town.
支配するからだけじゃない。教国にとっても特別な意味を持つ場所。
It isn't because of the mafia's rule. It's the holy land of the church. Okay. But is it? Really? I knew this town was ruled by the church, but the way he worded it made it sound as though there was a special reason for it. Orlok continued to speak without pause, his eyes illuminate with
だから
pride.
こそ
Oh, goodness.
悪がはびこるブルローネの現状に
At some point,
神
I'll
も
be
また
comfortable again.
胸を痛めておられる。
We'll see. I was told that God was saddened by the evil dominating Berlone. Yeah, but like, it's been here. Like, dude, I wish a prophecy would happen more recently. Has anyone seen these memes about the rapture? It's supposed to be today, right? It's 3 p.m. It's taking its time. Although I haven't been outside. Do you have to be outside to be raptured? I don't know how this works. I was told that God was saddened by the evil dominating Berlone. Let me be clear, I don't think I would be raptured if the rapture was coming, but I feel
悪し
like
き
I
者
would
たち
hear
の争いを終わらせる。
about people being
すなわち
raptured by now. I was also told that a girl with golden hair at the church would be put would put an end to this evil? Oh,
マ
me?
フィアによる抗争を終焉に導くものになるだろうと
That person would be able to stop
そ
the
う神はおっしゃった
warring
と
among the
そ
mafia
れが
families. I don't know, man.
あ
That
な
seems
た
like
で
a
す
lot of work.
リリアーナ
That person is you, Liliana. Is it though? Like, oh my gosh. I want the anime where someone's all like, you are the chosen one. And then they go, ah, choose again. Choose again. Reroll. I don't wanna. I'm gonna go back home. No, thank you. But absolutely no. No, 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 no. What? Me? I didn't know what to say. Orlok looked at me in a very
神の
very
家
seriously.
教会に暮らしている人の中で金の髪を持つのは
You're the only
あなた
girl
だけ
at the church
です
here who fits that description. Well, fuck. Yeah, it may be true, but
それに俺は以前から教会に足を運んでましただからわ
I
かり
have
ます
visited the church many times and I could tell very
遠目に
easily.
あなたを見てるだけでもとても清らかな存在だと感じた
We're lucky this is a video game. Just watching you from afar, it was clear truly how pure you are. I'm not sure what to say. No.
だから俺は信託があなたを示して全て合点がいきました
Which is why I knew immediately that you were the one oh gosh, that you were the one told of the prophecy.
あなたは聖なる存在あなたならきっと
You are a
この地
holy
の争い
person,
を終わらせられる
one who will bring about the end of the conflict here. It appeared Orlok sincerely believed the prophecy from Bishop Rosenberg's without any doubt in his mind. Oh, it all seems so unlikely to me. I was beginning to feel a bit dizzy. I don't believe you. I don't believe any of this shit. I'm gonna go ... because just saying I believe you doesn't mean stuff. Well, I mean, let's find out. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm just an ordinary girl. I'm just a girl in the world. I decided to speak what was really on my mind. Orlok looked at me intently. I'm not as pure as you say I am, Orlok. I was simply raised in a church because my parents passed away long ago. Orlok believes what he heard, but me, a holy person from a prophecy, it was hard for me to accept his words as fact. For some reason, Orlok's eyes glimmered with hope hearing my modest denial.
そんなことない
That's not
謙虚
true.
なところもとても清らかでそれこそが裏付けだと思う
The humility that you demonstrate is very pure. I think that is
あなた
proof.
こそ信託が示す存在です俺はそう思います
You are the one from the prophecy, I have no doubt in my mind. Well, as I stuttered to try and find the right words, a voice resounded through the
お
room.
楽しみのところだったかだとしたら邪魔したな
Are you two having fun? Forgive me for intruding. Yang appeared suddenly with an eerie grin. Orlok stared at Yang with cold eyes as I held my breath. Just looking at him is scaring me. I know. Yang looked at Orlok, seeing that we weren't responding to
どこ
him.
まで話したオルロック
How much did you tell her, Orlok?
リリアーナ・アドルナートこそ争いを止めるもの
Yang,
だ
I miss you.
というところまで
I just wanna understand him more. I want to know more about Yang. Like, Yang, tell me your life history. Like, why are you covered in tattoos? When did you join a gang? Who hurt you? He mentioned a woman in his, like, was that his mom? Was that the woman? Like, what's that? The school says more. The sequel. Oh my god, I read that wrong. I was like, I was like, oh, I get it. Yeah, he's just like, it says so much about him. Oh, the sequel. Fine, we'll play the sequel. Not now. Later. Liliana Arenado will bring an end to the conflict in this town. Orlok responded in a very nonchalant
そう
way.
か
I see. Yang's sharp, cold eyes made me tremble. His lips were curved into a smile, but his golden eyes said
今
otherwise.
俺たちラオ州とロズベルグ卿は協力関係にある
The Lao Shu and Bishop Wurzburg are working together for now.
だからお前の身柄はしばらくラオ州で保護させてもらおう
So you'll be under the Lao Shu's custody for the time being. Custody? A question crossed my mind at Yang's words. And there are more pretty side characters. Is there any secret routes in the sequel? Because, like, Radiant Cell did it right, I think. I thought Orlok implied that the Bishop Rosenberg disapproved of the Mafia. He's working with the Lao Shu.
そう警戒するな
No need to be scared. Like, look at this face. Look at this condescending jerk.
ラオ州としてもブルローネの現状を快くは思っていない
The Lao Shu aren't very happy with how Berlone is at the moment
こ
either.
の町は今いくつもの火種がくすぶっている状態だ
The town
何
is
かきっ
rife with
かけがあれ
danger.
ば一気に炎が燃え上がる
A single move is enough to trigger veritable catastrophe? What? Veritable catastrophe. Don't put, how many letters is that? 4, 6, 8, 10. 11 letters long.
一
Don't do
触
this to me.
即発ゆえに膠着が続いている
Which is why the mafia here is at a standstill.
早く決着をつけられるならそしてこの町に平和が戻るならそれに越したことはない
We also wish to see peace throughout the town and an end to all of these disputes. I see. I nodded a bit reluctantly. For peace throughout the town. For some reason I couldn't believe it, especially coming from Young.
本当は治安の悪いブルローネから今すぐにでもあなたを連れ出したい
If possible, I would like to see you leave this unstable place.
けど今はまだその時ではないと経過が
But His Excellency has said now is not the
だから
time.
この地のブルローネの未来のため
Hence, for the sake of Berlone's
あな
future.
たには今しばらくとどまってほしいです
I'll need. Oh, my camera did a thing. I saw it. I need you to stay here for a little while longer. It seems like Orlok was waiting to hear what I was going to say. I took a deep breath and nodded to him with reluctance, if that's what you wish. I don't wish to leave Berlone. I need to return to my church. I want to live a normal life
よかった
as
ありがとうございます
I want to live a normal life as before. I'm relieved. Thank you very much.
どうか
Orlok
安心
nodded.
してくださいあなたのことはこれから俺が守る
Please rest assured you have my
Memory
protection from now
must-
on. I will protect you. He looked at me with the pure eyes of a child. I sensed another pair of eyes looking at me from the side. Yang was smiling, simply smiling and looking at me with interest. I looked again at Orlok. His eyes were untainted and innocent, but I recalled vividly how he swung his dagger in battle against the men earlier. The man I saw in front of me now was a man of piety and devotion to the church. How could two starkly different personalities reside in one body? I could only wonder what made him the person he was now.
ヤン、今日は報告が2つあります。構
Yang,
い
do
ま
you
せん
have a
か？
minute? I have two things to report.
ああ
Sure.
まず1つ。先日の戦場取引ですが、滞りなく完了しています。
The deal we made before is about to be completed.
その際、本国の使者からリュウ・ファンフイのファンがヤンと連絡を取りたがっているとの申し入れが。
All that's left is for Fan of the Liu Huangqiu to get in contact with
面
you.
倒だなあいつらが言うことは何年経っても変わり映えしない
What a chore. He's simply going to parrot the same old story as everyone
まあ
else.
聞くだけは聞いてください。伝えないと俺がリュウ・ファンフイに睨まれます。
All I ask is that you hear him out. I don't want them to be breathing down my
これ
neck.
が使者から渡された文章です。どうぞ。
And here are my notes from the messenger. I rolled over the scroll from Lee and looked inside to see what was written.
つまらんな。
As usual. Threats upon threats are command. Threats upon threats are a command to get things settled quickly. My brain still didn't read it right. I tossed the scroll into the ground.
ねえねえ、何が書いてあったの？
What did it
言
say?
っただろう。いつもと同じだ。
As I said, the same as
ふ
usual.
ん。本国で口だけ出す連中は気楽でいいよね。
The guys back home have it so easy saying things without doing
まっ
anything.
たくだ。しかし、そろそろ向こうもしびれを切らす頃合いか。
Indeed. Then again, it also means that they're getting restless.
いいだろう。俺も小競り合いには飽きたところだ。
So be it. I was growing tired of the way things were progressing anyhow.
いや、それはまさか。
Young, don't tell me.
動くぞ。
We'll make our move. The room went into fever at my words. Everyone wanted a chance at the action. But to me, this was just the first of many
も
things to
し
come.
俺の血がたぎることがあるとすれば、それはまだもう少し先の話だ。
For my blood to boil with excitement, I should draw it out as long as possible. I hope it would be adequate simulation. There were a number of people I had in mind for whom I had great expectations. I'm trying. Your girl's trying. What the heck? Heimweh? That's what it sounds like. Let's call it chapter 2 for now. I couldn't read that fast enough. If I get to the end of this chapter, then I will feel good. Morning arrived and I awoke in my bed feeling depressed. I looked around at my unfamiliar surroundings. This isn't a dream. I was brought here last night and told about Bishop Roseberg's prophecy. This was so surreal that I was hoping it had all been a dream. I still can't believe. No, I don't want to believe what's happening. I heaved a deep sigh.
本当はけど、だからあなたには。
We don't do flashbacks. Does that mean once the time comes, I'm going to have to leave Berlin? I had never left Berlin before. My greatest worry was of the possibility that I'd be forced to leave my homeland. If that happened, then I'd want to at least say goodbye to everyone.
起きてますか、リリアーナ。朝食の時間です。
Are you awake, Liliana? It's time for breakfast. Hearing Orlok's voice brought me some comfort. At the very least, it was much easier to be with him than the Lao Shu. Then again, I'm not sure how much I can trust him. I'm coming.
おはようございます。
Good morning. Good morning, Orlok.
食事をする部屋はこっちです。あなたの準備が終わったら案内します。
The dining hall is that way. I'll take you there once you're ready. Thank you. I'm actually ready now. Orlok nodded at me in response. Orlok didn't appear to be someone I should be afraid of. My only option now was to believe in him. The room he led me to was already packed with members of the Lao Shu.
あ、ダメだよな。僕のおかずは僕が食べるんだ
Stop
か
it,
ら。
Ma. That's my food.
そうなの？知らなかった。
You didn't tell me that
だ
before.
ってフェイのものも私のものも大体同じようなものでしょ？
We
違うの？
share. What's yours is mine. Isn't
じゃあ
that it?
僕もおかゆからエビだけもらうね。
Then I'll take your shrimp.
そんなの許されない。
Stop it. Within the crowd were Lan and Faye, the children who showed me
オ
around.
ルロック、エビちょうだい、エビ。ダメならそっちの子でもいいから。
Orlok, give me your shrimp. You give me your shrimp too.
よくない。彼女のものは彼女のもの。奪うつもりなら。
That's hers. If we're going to try, you'll have to face me.
エビごときで本気になってるよこいつ。
They're so gluttonous. Dude, I love shrimp. I feel that. I get it. I too would want all the shrimp for myself. Although I like mine breaded, so I have no clue how they're eating theirs. Can't judge it. No, to be so serious about shrimp.
最初に喧嘩売ったのはランだからね。仕方ないね。
Can't be helped. You're the one that started it.
あの双子はだいたいいつもあんな調子。
Those ones are
気に
always
しな
like
くて
that.
いいです。
Don't worry about what they say or do. Okay. I nodded awkwardly, but seeing them so lively felt strange to me. I can't believe they're with the Lao Shu. Orlok led me to an open seat while shooing them away. Soon enough, a piping hot dish was served. What's this?
朝がゆです。ここの食事はだいたいヤンの好みに合わせてる
Dude,
ら
I would
し
eat
い
it. Give it to me.
です。
It's rice porridge. The meals are made for Yang. Rice porridge. I've heard of it before. I thought it was like risotto, but it's a bit runnier than I thought.
今日のおかゆは魚のアラで取った出汁にエビとかホタテとか入れてあるんだよ。
They're made from soup parts from fish. I have never had this, I guess. I thought I had. There's shrimp and scallops in it too. I don't like the sound of it. I've changed my mind. I don't like this.
美味しいよ。あ、美味しくないから私にエビ。
It tastes good, but if you don't like it, I can have your shrimp.
ダメ。
No. Oh, I don't mind sharing.
ダメです。あなたにはしっかり食べて栄養をとってもらいたい。
No, I need you to eat everything so that you can stay healthy. Orlok looked straight into my eyes. I could tell he was concerned about my well-being. I see. Thank you, Orlok. I'll enjoy the meal. Itadakimasu. I scooped a bit of the steaming hot porridge with my spoon. Is this fried bread?
友情が気になる。なりますか？
Is it the oil in the yutayo that bothers you? Yutayo, a long deep-fried bread often enjoyed with porridge and soy milk. Do I need to try this? I'm scared. Okay, hear me out. I've had rice porridge. I've had sweet rice. I've had porridge. I've had oatmeal. But like the way they describe their rice porridge is different than the rice porridge I've had. Mine is not usually sweet. Usually sweeten it yourself. And I'm scared. But oatmeal and bread, hot dog. Hot dog. Oatmeal with bread with almost anything, hot dog. So good. I've never seen it before.
そうですか。麺類や粥の類によく入れるらしいです。
I see. They serve it often with their porridges. Oh, thank you for telling
い
me.
え、お役に立てたなら幸いです。
Not at all. I'm here to be of service. And you took your hood off for me. Gosh. Orlok looked at me gently, then stood next to me in silence. What about you?
俺は大丈夫です。
I'm fine. He ate already? I felt strange having him stand next to me like this. Despite my foreign surroundings, I bowed my head to pray like I usually did. He's over here going like, oh god, she's gorgeous. I sensed someone's eyes on me the moment I finished my prayer. Orlok was looking at me happily. What is it?
ラオ州では食事前のお祈りなんてする者はいないです。
No one in the Lao Shu ever prayed before their
俺以
meals.
外できちんと祈る人、久しぶりに見たから安心したというか。
I'm relieved to see someone besides me who says their prayers. I see. I heard the Lao Shu didn't believe in God. No wonder no one here is praying. The cultural and religious differences were much greater than I thought. Also, not everyone who is religious prays before their meals because, I mean, they do, a lot do. I'm from the South, a lot do. But, like, not every time. Culture and religious difference were much greater than I thought. It wasn't a stretch to imagine that Orlok might not fit in with the people here. I began my meal, taking a spoonful after spoonful of my porridge. Suddenly, tension filled the air. Why? What just fell off my desk? Oh, pen. I was like, what was that sound? I was trying to reach my tiger bomb. Am I old? I'm old and I put this on my knees. I hit B or A. Oops. Yang entered with a tired look on his face. Boy, what you doing? What were you doing last night? What do you mean? Oh goodness. The whole room fell silent and Yang seemingly angry at Angry's presence.
ヤン、相変わらず機嫌悪いね。
Bad mood again, Yang. Is it because you don't have a girl to sleep with? You can take the girl, put her in your bed. It's okay. Treat her like a cat.
朝はからきしだからね。やん。
You've known him for a long time. What do you mean you're not a good morning person? You should already know if he is. You would know. There was not enough lap sitting in his route. I assumed it was every single time they were in a room together, she was just seated on his lap. She just starts to sit on his lap naturally everywhere they go. Like, it was an interesting concept. Not a morning person, are you, my guy?
それにしても、いつもよりひどいんじゃない？
This is worse than usual, and that's saying something. Orlok whispered in my ear at the twins, giggling gleefully.
時々、ヤンはああいう感じになる。
Yang is like this every so often.
何もせずに放っておけば、何かされることもない。
As long as you don't say or do anything, it'll be fine, I think.
多分。
Don't breathe. Don't speak. Okay. Which means something will happen if I speak to him. Although the thought crossed my mind, I quickly subdued my curiosity. The meal continued, but I couldn't stop thinking long enough to find my appetite. Orlok looked at me with concerned eyes.
口に合わない。
You don't like this? No, it's good, but
どうか
is there a problem? I'm just worried about Sister Sophia. I hope she's recovering from her injury. You know, when you punched her. I'm sure she's also worried about me, especially with what happened. You know, since you punched her. Is it possible for me to go to the church just for a bit? I mean, it may be the last time I get to go there.
あなたがシスターを気にかけているのは知っていました。
Yeah, he punched her. So he was like, Liliana Aldernado, come with me if you want to survive, right? And then Sister Sophia's like, oh, Lily, hey, came to check on you. It's been a minute. And he just goes, oh. And then he throws Lily over his shoulder. Very, very masculinely, I might add. And then he I don't know if he punches her, but it made the sound. Like he either shoved her or pushed her. She was unconscious at the end of it. That's what the injury is she's referring to. And so she's like screaming, Sister Sophia! And he's running. Naruto running with her over his shoulder. And then, yeah, that's the last time we saw Sister Sophia. I mean, I'm sure he didn't kill her. But damn. I understand well that you care for her. I know
けど
this.
俺はできればここにいてほしい。ゲイカもそうおっしゃるはずです。
I'd prefer that you stay here. His Excellency would say the same as
教
well.
会よりずっとここの方が安全で、
I would say in his mild
あまり
defense
外に出るの
for
は良く
punching
ない
her, it's
です
because when he decided to hoist her over his body, Sister Sophia was like, no, don't. And so then he was like, get away. And then she got away. This place is much safer than the church. Going outside now isn't recommended. Is it because I could be attacked by the Falsone family, just like
は
yesterday?
い。あなたは狙われてるから。
But keep in mind, this man looks like this, but he's strong. So like, he didn't have to go that hard, right? He didn't have to like. She's a frail old lady. Like, and our character did mention while being hoisted over his shoulder and carried, I don't know, like bear style, that he was very strong, way stronger than she pictured. So you are their target. Stare at Orlok. Stare at him. Give him them puppy dog eyes, I assume.
わかりました。
Fine. Really?
だってそんな風に見つめられたらダメなんて言
It
えない
worked.
です。
Cass just awkward silence. I mean, her pleading like a baby doesn't sound good work. This is okay. It seems fine. How can I say no when you're staring at me like that? Thank you. He scratched his head, then let out a deep sigh. I suppose Orlok is easy to persuade. I know it's wrong to think this, but that's very cute. What a cutie.
教会はあるかにあるからついてさえしまえば安全だとは思うけど。
The church is in Arca, so it should be somewhat safe there,
でも
but
一つだけ条件がある。
under one condition.
護衛
Condition.
として俺が同行します。
I'll accompany you as your guard. Naturally. With that, Orlok walked towards where Yang was seated. What? Is he serious? Orlok walked up to Yang and began speaking to him in a nonchalant tone.
彼女は教会に行く。俺が同行する。
I'm gonna
それ
take
で
her
いい
to the
か？
church. Is that
Yeah.
fine, Yang? Do you need permission from Yang? Yang had been frowning all the while from his headache, but he must have heard our conversation. He replied quickly and without a
ま
care.
あ好きにすればいい。
Sure, suit yourself. He then went silent. He didn't touch the food in front of him. Instead, he seemed to be chuckling. His reaction worried me somewhat, and I hastily finished my meal. Just like sitting her like eating spoonfuls of porridge, like weird. I stepped outside and took in a deep breath. I feel like I've been reborn. Staying overnight in an unfamiliar place took quite a toll. I breathed in the fresh air a number of times when I noticed Orlok looking at me. What's the matter?
え？
When you look at me like that, I feel a little embarrassed. And kind of shy.
いえ、特に何も。
Right. Okay, anyways, I was sure he had something on his mind. As I wondered what he was thinking about, he suddenly spoke.
生き返るってどういうことか聞いてもいい
Do you mind if I ask what you meant by reborn? Huh? I glanced around the area a moment and responded to his somewhat timid question. I shouldn't say this out loud, but I just meant that it feels good to be outside. I suppose the fresh air made me feel like I was born again.
なるほど。
I see. He's like, do you remember your past life? Is that what he's... How did you know? Orlok was nodding as if he just learned something
やっぱり
significant.
落ち着かないですか？
Are you uncomfortable there?
いえ、
No.
あまり余計な話をしてる暇ない。できるだけ急ぎましょう。
We shouldn't wait. Do you have 6 fingers? No. Making sure. We shouldn't waste any time with prattle. Let's move as quickly as possible. That was prattle to him. He abruptly ended our short conversation, which made me feel a little lonely. But I hurried and followed his lead. Just hold on to his arm. You can talk and walk, guys. Do not be afraid to talk walk. I knew this place well. The closer I got to church, the more my legs urged me forward. If I had to leave her alone, I may as well take a good look at the place one last time. Sister Sophia! I ran towards her the moment I entered the refectory.
リリー、はあ、よかった。無事だったのですね。
Lily, I'm so glad you're safe. Yes, and you, Sister
あの
Sophia.
後、エレナがすぐに気づいてくれて、お医者様に来ていただけましたから。
Elena found me after the incident and called the doctor
ちゃんと手当
immediately.
てしていただきました。もう大丈夫。安心してくださいね。
Thank you for your concern. I'm all better now. There's no need to worry, dear. I just enjoyed the fact that right before he pushed her, he was like, oh, like this is the most boring thing that could happen. And then he shoves her. I felt tears welling in my eyes, seeing Sister Sophia's bright smile. Thank goodness! Just being able to speak to Sister Sophia like this brought joy to my heart. I felt a gentle warmth come over
私
me.
のことよりもあなたのことです。
Enough about
一体
me.
何があったのです？
What happened to you? Oh,
リリアーナ、
that's just Liliana. He did not say just a moment. I can read.
リリアーナ、
Liliana, just a moment. I suddenly heard Orlok whisper. He pulled me close to him. What?
あのお方の件は 他の人に言わないでください。
Don't say anything about His Excellency, please. Oh, okay.
あなたは
You're the man that hurt me! Sophia gasping, Orlok standing beside me.
俺を覚えてますか
You remember me?
Sister.
Sister, do you remember me? Forget my face. Orlok removed the hood covering
俺
his
は先
face.
日彼女を教会から連れ去ったもの。
I'm the one who took her from
Yes.
here.
あの時どうしても彼女を安全な場所に連れて行かなければと考えてて。
So nonchalant. He's like, hey, you remember this space? Do you remember the attack you had? I needed to take her to safety, so I was forced to resort to extreme
怪我を
means.
させてしまって本当にごめんなさい。あなたを気遣う余裕がなかった。
I apologize for injuring you in the process. I didn't have the capacity to cover you
あな
both.
たも俺も神を信じる同士なのに。
Even though you and I are both believers.
私が怪我をしたことについては怒っていませんよ。
I'm not angry about what happened to
あな
me.
たが悔いているなら、なおのこと責めるつもりはありません。
If you regret your actions or repent for your sins, I will not reprimand you.
はい。ごめんなさい、シスター。
Thank you. I'm sorry, sister. He's so sad now, but like in the time, he looked pretty annoyed with her being around. Upon hearing his response, Sister Sophia's expression grew
た
somber.
だ、彼女を無理やりに連れ去ったこと、これは今も納得していません。
However, I am still not in agreement with how you abducted
も
her.
し、あなたがこの子に無理を強いているなら、私は何度でも体を張ります。
If you're binding her to you by force, I will do everything within my power to
あ
stop
な
you.
たから彼女を取り返す必要があるなら、今も私は立ち向かうつもりです。
And if it ever comes to retrieving her from your possession, I will face you myself. Within Sister Sophia's calm voice was a bold resolve. I responded to Sister Sophia. Like, do you defend the boy? Or do you just go, thanks, sister. Thank you for having my back. Wait a minute, Sister Sophia. Orlok isn't a bad person. I jumped in to defend Orlok. I was certainly surprised myself, but he acted for the purpose of my well-being. He did abduct me, but he even brought me here because I asked him. So don't worry, Sister Sophia. Orlok listened to me silently. I felt as though he was happy to hear me
で
defend him.
は、あの後、何があったのか、
I don't know, that's the
事情を
brightest
聞か
I've
せても
ever
らえ
seen.
ますか？
Does he just love her no matter what she says? All endings are good. But it doesn't mean it's a good end. It just means it's a good end, but like it could be bad. Now then, could you please explain to me what happened? Well, as I was about to explain what happened to me that
シスター
night.
お客様
Oh, we got a guest, Sister
それにお帰りなさい
Sophia.
お姉ちゃんどこに行ってたの
Welcome home, sis. Where were you?
そっちの人、この間のお兄ちゃんだよね。今日はお祈り？
I've seen him before. He came last time. Did you come to pray today?
違う。
じゃあ
No.
お姉ちゃんもお兄さんも一緒に遊ぼ
Then let's play. Come on, sis, bro.
リリーは今、私と大事なお話をしています。少し待っていてくださいね。
I'm having an important discussion with Lily. Please wait until
う
we're
そう
done.
なのつまんないな
Really? How boring.
ねえ、お兄ちゃんは？お兄ちゃんは暇？
What about you, bro? You got time? The kids looked at Orlok with earnest eyes.
急ぎの用は特に。
If it's
じゃあ
urgent,
こっちに来て
then come with us. Wait a minute. I tried to stop them at the sight of Orlok being manhandled by the kids. He then looked at me with his brow raised.
何？
What is it? Are you alright, Orlok? I mean, is it a bother?
構わない。俺がいない方が二人で話しやすいでしょ。
I'm fine. It'd be easier for you two to talk without me anyways. Well,
だ
so
から
considerate.
俺が子供たちと遊ぶくらいは。
I don't mind playing with it.
早く早く！
Haraku, Haraku, let's go. Hurry up. Before he could finish, Orlok was dragged away by the kids. I sure hope he's okay. After seeing him go, I turned around to face Sister Sophia. Sorry about that. About what happened. Yeah,
なるほど。
I see. It was hard to explain what happened without mentioning Bishop Rosberg in his prophecy. I explained that I needed to stay under the Laoshu's custody for a while until things settled down. Sister Sophia fell into a deep thought a number of times during my explanation but didn't say a word. I was thankful that she listened
事
to
情
me.
はともかく、やはり危険なことだと思います。
I must say you're still not very safe.
ラオシュがいつまであなたを保護してくれるのかもわかりませんし。
It's also difficult to know how long the Laoshi will protect
あ
you
なたが
too.
教会に帰れる方法はないか、私の方でも考えてみます。
I'll think of a way to bring you back to the church again.
何より大切なのはあなたの安全です。どうか気をつけてくださいね。
Is your safety. Please be careful. Thank you, Sister Sophia. At the very least, I think I can put my trust in Orlok. Sister Sophia listened quietly and seemed to be deep in thought. She's like, girl. She then quickly looked up and checked the time.
ごめんなさいね。せっかく会いに来てくれたのに、私はこれから出かけなければなります。
Where do you need to go? The heck? I'm so sorry, dear. I know you came all this way, but I need to go somewhere in a moment. Don't worry, I only came to say hello. Be careful out there, Sister Sophia.
ありがとう。あなたはゆっくりしていってくださいね。
We're in danger, like, aren't we? Why, thank you. Feel free to stay as long as you like. With that, Sister Sophia kissed me on the cheek and quickly headed out. You're the best! I heard the kids shouting just as Sister Sophia left. What's going on? I left the refectory and went to the garden.
ウーノ、どうへ、トレステ
Uno, dos, tres, Stella!
ラオルロック、すごい
You're so fast,
速い早いの
Orlok!
にちゃんが振り返ったら全然動かないす
Not just fast, you didn't even move a muscle when Jean turned around.
これくらいなら
This much is easy. While one of them turned away and counted, the other closed in off one person. While one of them turned away and counted, the others closed in on the person counting. After counting to 3, the person then turned around. Whoever was seen moving after that point would have to go back to the starting point. They were playing the traditional game
ラ。
of
オルロック、
statues.
振り返るのも早いよ。止まるの間に合わなくて、つい動いちゃう。
You turned around fast when you're counting too. I can't even stop myself in time.
何かルールを間違えた？
Did I break a rule?
間違ってないすごいだけ
You're just the best, that's
あ、
all.
そうだ。次はカルトしよう。僕、ボール持ってくる。
Let's play Calcio. I'll get the ball.
カルチョ？俺したことない。
Calcio? I've never played
え
before.
だったら教えてあげる。
Really? I'll teach you.
わかった。
Understood. Now that they were playing a game where you kick a ball without using their hands. Soccer? All Orlok was doing was moving between the kids, kicking the ball back and forth. But soon,
もらうよ。
I'll take it. He quickly found the right timing to take the ball away from his opponent.
追いつけない
I can't catch up to him. Imagine an adult beating a kid in a child's game. Orlok quickly weaved around the kids while kicking the ball. He quickly made his way to the opponent's line to make the goal.
これでいい？
Am I playing this right?
すっごい。
How did you
僕
do
にも教
that?
えて教えて
Teach me. The kids surrounded Orlok. Wait a minute, is he smiling? For a second, I could swear I saw Orlok smiling like I've never seen before. I carefully looked at his face again. Yeah, he is smiling. Orlok is probably younger than me. Looking at his youthful smile was making me think that way. In fact, seeing him at the center of a huddle of kids made him look pretty cute. But another thought crossed my mind. He hurt people too. He waded through the mafia all by himself and fought them all off. It didn't seem like he'll harm me, so I'm sure his apology to Sister Sophia was sincere. Maybe it was because of the innocence he showed. I didn't have solid proof of who he really was, but I was sure my intuition was correct. Gotta trust my intuition. It's all I got. Even so, I need to remember that he's strong enough to kill others.
リリアーナ、
Liliana?
シスターがいないけど、話は
I don't see the
終わっ
sister
た？
around. Are you done talking? Before I knew it, he escaped from the kids and was now standing in front of me. I'm done, thank you. Also, should I acknowledge that he's playing with children because he's a loser, or should I just thank him? You look like you were having fun. He looks surprised at my comment.
そうですか。よくわからないです。
Really, I can't tell myself. So he was smiling by instinct because he's a loser?
ああいう遊びが
Yeah,
あるっ
he's
て
a loser.
全然知らなかった。
I didn't know there were games like
だから
that.
新鮮というか驚いた感じだと思う。
So I was just
Oh my
surprised by
gosh.
the game, I think. You don't play much outside before? Did you feel weak as a child?
それとはちょっと違う気
What
がし
kind
ま
of
す。
question is that? I don't think that's quite right. He tilted his head a bit.
ねえねえお姉ちゃん、僕お腹空いちゃった。
Hey sis, I hungry. Oh, it's about time for lunch, isn't it? Oh, Orlok, are you getting hungry as well? You must have had breakfast earlier than me.
いえ、今朝は特に何も。
No, I didn't have any breakfast. My guy? You didn't eat?
はい。必要な時に最低限の食事をし
I
ます。
only eat when I really need to. There was some like since I found travel, I only eat when my body gets dizzy basically. They're like LOL and I'm just like what? When you
パ
need
ンと
to.
か水とかです。
Like bread and water, like that painting of the old man. That's it. Wait, right here. I'll help get the lunch served. I needed to serve him something to eat. I quickly headed towards the kitchen.
あ、
Oh,
お
wait.
姉ちゃん、台所に行ったの？
Sis went to the kitchen?
そう。
Seems so.
じゃあオルロック、ご飯の時間までもうちょっと遊ぼう。
Orlok, how about we play until the food's ready?
あ、わかった。
Okay. Elena was in the kitchen helping to prepare food. Elena!
リリーなの？よ
Is it really you? Yeah, I'm home, Elena.
かった。あなたが帰ってきてくれて。
It's so nice to see you back. Elena smiled and hugged me tight, breathing a sigh of relief. Goodness.
心配したんだから。
I was so worried about you. I've been worried about you too, but you know what? That was a different game. Sorry. I closed my eyes and apologized as we
一
embraced.
体何があったの？
What happened to you? I'll explain later, but first let's get lunch ready, shall we? Okay. Elena looked at me with her eyes wide as I prepared the lunch to be served.
今日のお昼は何？
What's for lunch today? We have cod aquapase today. It was a dish of fresh seafood and roasted cod simmered in white wine and fresh tomatoes. The dish was garnished with olives and a sprig of rosemary. There's also salmon and cream bruschetta. It was toasted garlic rubbed bruschetta slices baked until golden and fragment. We topped it with generous portions of chopped salmon and cream cheese. We even have romanesco and anchovy paste, a type of cauliflower associated with the brassicarapa species. I don't know what that means.
美味しそう。
That sounds
オルロッ
good.
クもいっぱい食べてね。
Eat up, Orlok.
あ、
Right. He looked cramped with all those kids around him. With the dishes set on the table, we offered our usual prayers of thanks before the meal. Lunch was finally served, and the kids immediately took scoops into their mouths. As for Orlok, is Orlok an angel? Can he not eat because he's an angel? I stared at him, wondering why he was eating so quietly and keeping to himself. What's that look on his face? Was there something he didn't
いい
like?
え、とても美味しいです。
Thought she said that in her mind. Just kidding. No, it's very
リリアー
delicious.
ナは料理がうまい。
You're a good
Yes,
cook, Liliana. I'm glad you like it, but all I did was help out Elena. The only thing I made myself was the dulce. It's panna cotta with blueberry sauce today. Dude, I'm so hungry. Panna cotta means cooked cream in Italian. This treat is made using cream, milk, and sugar, then formed with gelatin. I think it came out well. Orlok scooped the panna cotta into his mouth. He looked at me with a serious expression.
これもとても美味しい。
This is very delicious. Thank you. Thanks. What is it?
感動してた。
I'm just
して
impressed.
リリアーナは特別な存在だって。改めて
I'm realizing again
驚いて。
how special you are, Liliana. Special?
あなたはこんなに立派な料理が作れて、
You're able to make food this
子供
good.
たちにもすごく好かれている。
The kids like you a great
Yes.
deal. Oh, thanks.
やっぱり芸家が受けた信託は
I knew the
正しか
prophecy
った
was true.
あなたこそ選ばれた存在です。
You are the chosen one. Oh. I really didn't think so. I couldn't help but smile at Orlok's reverence towards me. It seemed as though he sincerely believed every word he said. She's like, well, hear me out, my guy. Maybe not. Maybe just don't. I just realized I can cheat and steal these over here. I can copy paste the chapter names. Can I ask you for 2 favors?
はい。あなたの願いなら
Whatever you wish. Firstly, please don't treat me in any special way.
でも
But you
あなた-
are... Second, I'd prefer that you call me by what everyone else calls me, Lily. Orlok shut his mouth as if he didn't know what to say. He's like, how could you ask this of me? I could never. After a brief pause, he spoke.
けない。だって敬語を使わないのは不遜だから。
It's wrong for me to treat you as a normal person. But talking to me the way you do now puts some distance between us. I'd rather you speak normally so that I can feel at ease when we speak, please.
いえ、
But
でも
am I asking too much?
わかりました。じゃなくて
Understood.
わか
No,
っ
wait.
た。
Okay.
すぐにできるかはわからないけど、やってみる。
I'm not sure I'll grow
あなた
accustomed
の
to it.
願いだから。
I'll do my very best. Thank you, Orlok. I really appreciate it. Oh, he's blushing! Orlok looked away as if he was embarrassed seeing me smile. Oh my gosh. With lunch finished, the kids came storming towards Orlok.
また一緒に遊ぼうよ
I wonder how their first kiss will go. Why do I feel like she's gonna be the one that has to be like, listen, kiss me? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like he's too passive. He would be like, I'm unworthy of you. Like, maybe they don't even kiss. What if they don't even kiss in this route? What if he's too innocent? And too, like, she's the son. I can't touch it. Or like, let's play. Oh my god, no. You don't want her to be the dom in this situation?
お絵描きはどう？
How about make-believe? Maybe drawing?
。
Well, Orlok looked at me with pleading eyes. I'm sorry, but we need to help clear up the dishes. But if Orlok is okay, I'm sure he can go out and play with you.
わかった。あなたがそう言うなら。
Okay, if you say so. I don't want the route going without a kiss. He is a God-fearing man. What if he is too religious to kiss her without marriage? What if they had to get married first? I watched Orlok being dragged away again and collected the plates to bring to the kitchen.
そんなことがあったのね。
That must have been something. I carefully chose my words to explain to Elena what happened. I'm sorry I can't share everything. It's just I'm not sure myself either. Elena had a worried look on her face, but soon enough she gave a
で
smile.
も、オルロック？私も彼のことは悪い人じゃなさそうだって思うわ。
I don't think he's a bad person.
あれだけ子供たちに好かれているんだし、遊んでくれるのも助かっちゃう。
I mean, look how he plays with how the kids love him. He's a big help playing with them.
私だけであの子たちの相手をするのはもうヘトヘトだもの。
After spending time with them, I'm always exhausted. Oh, Elena. Oh, Elena. You silly goose. Even talking with Elena was cleaning up took a while and the sun began to set. Recollect. The member berries? Is that what we're talking about?
怪我の具合はどうだ？
How are you doing?
大丈夫だよ。しばらく銃は持てないくらいで、命に別状はない。
I'm doing fine. The only thing I can't do is point a gun, that's all. I see. And his sister Sophia here. Nicholas spoke in his usual light manner, but I could tell his wound was deep.
ごめん。僕が前線に出られないと動きづらいよね。
Sorry, it's a burden not being able to work on the front lines. I held my hand up to tell Nicola that he didn't need to
さっき
apologize.
シスターが来た。
By the way, the sister was here
彼女
earlier.
が教会に来たと教えてくれた。護衛付きだったらしいがな。
She told us our target went back to the church, but with a guard at her side.
護衛？教会にラオ州の人間が来たってこ
Guard
と？
allows you into the church.
なあ。随分と挑発的な真似をする。
Brazen, if not foolhardy.
ラオ州に新顔が一人いただろう。恐ろしく強い。な。
You saw that new face in the Lao Shu, the dangerous
Ah.
one. Right.
こちらもそれなりに対策を考えてから動く必要がある。
We need to reconsider our strategy before we put our plan into
ラオ
action.
州への襲撃は時期を見るとしても、彼女については早急に手を打たなければ。
It may not be time to hit the Lao Shu, but we need to get her as soon as possible.
ラオ州をもう少し探ってみるよ。
I'll check out the Lao Shu
頼
then.
む。
Good. I watched Nicola as he left the room.
奴には見覚えがある。だが、
I've seen him before, but
どこで？
where?
以前街中で目に
Was
し
it
たの
in
か。
town?
いや、
Grinder? No. Did he kill your dad? Did Orlok kill your papa? How old would Orlok have been? Talking with Elena while cleaning up took a while and the sun began to set. I went to the garden, but I didn't hear any of the kids playing. I wonder if they're playing elsewhere. I peeked into the garden to discover Orlok tied on the ground with the kids laying around him. They're sleeping. I'm sorry, wait. Tired? I read tied. Tired? Tied? There's an R. It's tired. Okay, I'm awake. They're sleeping. Look at these little kids. Look at these weepy faces. He's beautiful. All the kids were sound asleep and smiling as if they were having good dreams. They're so cute. Is he pretending to be raptured? They were little tiny angels. They're going to get a cold like that. I quietly snuck up on them to try and cover them all with my shawl. Suddenly, Orlok opened his eyes. Oh my gosh. He caught me off guard. I thought he was sleeping. I'm sorry, did I wake you?
眠ってない。目を閉じていただけだから。
I just had my eyes closed, that's all. Orlok slowly sat up as if nothing happened. We quietly moved away from the sleeping children so that we could talk a bit. Thank you for playing with the kids. They all seem so happy. It's been quite a while since they played this much.
久々に？
A while? Well, we don't have boys your age here. So the kids must be looking up to you like you're their brother. Which is why I'm not surprised at all seeing them so happy like
子
this.
供たちが嬉しいと。あ
Are
なたも
you
嬉しい。
happy if they're happy?
あ、だって今、あなたがすごく嬉しそうな顔をしてたから。
It's just that you look very happy as well, so... yes, they are my family after all. I'm happy if my family is happy.
家族。
Family. Or like mumbled words to himself and he fell into thought. I feel bad about waking them up, but they'll need to go inside soon. If they sleep here, they won't be able to fall asleep tonight with how quickly night falls. I went over and gently woke them up. They all rubbed their eyes and woke up from their sweet dreams.
まだ眠いよ。
So sleepy. Nap time's over for now. Everyone go inside. It's cold out here. Orlok looked on quietly as I got the kids to go inside. I don't know why I just pictured the bear when they accidentally gave all the kids Xanax and they all passed out. The next morning, Orlok came to see me as I was about to leave my room.
おはよ
Good morning. Good morning,
う。今日
Orlok.
も教会に行く？
Will you go to the church today? Huh? I didn't expect him to say that to me. I stuttered, looking for words. Can I
あな
go?
たが行きたいなら。
If you want to. It didn't seem like he was all that willing, but I was still happy that he gave me the option. But I recalled that he said yesterday I better ask just in case. I'm so used to Yang's room. You're like, what is this room? This is a room where you go if you're having a drug withdrawals. You don't sleep here. Orlok, I recall you telling me something when we went to the church before. That it wasn't a good idea to be going out, right?
よくないけど。あなたに不自由させるのもよくないから。
That's true, but it's also true that it isn't good to keep you confined. Thank you, Orlok. I appreciate his considerate reply. Moving between Velino and the church, we had been traveling between the two districts daily. Somehow, I grew accustomed to it. It didn't feel dangerous at all, to be honest.
今日も教会に行く？
Will you go to the church today? He came every morning to ask. I nodded as usual, then hesitantly began to speak. We've been going back and forth between the church and Velino the past few days, but nothing has happened so far. It feels like there's no danger around. Aside from moving between the two districts and living with the Lao Shu, my life really hasn't changed much from when I was back at the church. I looked at Orlok and asked him what had been on my mind. Dun 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 dun. All right, well, since it's almost 4, which is when I need to leave to get ready for comic books and stuff, I'm gonna save it there because that seems like a good spot. It's a choice. And we can see if I can make a wrong choice when I come back. I might stream tonight, I might not. Part of me kind of wants to clean up in here because I was going to put my new mat down, get this ready for spooky time because next week Silent Hill comes out. And I think I'm going to be able to stream one of those evenings because I have a weird shift that day where I'm like, we'll see. We'll see. I'm hopeful. We'll see. But yay! We did so much. Honestly, we got into chapter 2. I think we're probably about halfway through chapter 2. I forgot where cameras were. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. But thank you so much for being here. Blue, Ribbon was here. Yes, Ribbon was here as well. Thank you guys for being in chat with me today. I will post on Discord my schedule for next week because next week's going to have a strange bit of scheduling. But I have like 3 days I can actually stream. So I'm hopeful that I'm going to get a lot of streaming in next week to try and finish Piofiore in the next 2 weeks because we're going to go on a mini vacation. And by mini vacation, I mean it's just my regular days off when we're going somewhere. So like in October. So I want to try and finish Piofiore before we take that trip. That way when I come back, I'm focusing only on the newer stuff that we have building up slowly in this corner. So that's my goal. If you're watching this on YouTube, remember to check me out on Twitch. I stream a couple times a week. And if you're here on Twitch, remember to follow on YouTube so you can watch all the VODs. I post them up there a few days after I stream them so you can watch them again and again and again and enjoy them. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I will see you guys later.